Hey, it's James. I'm the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. I'm so glad you are here. If you notice, the new arrivals haven't gotten here yet. I did buy a Houston bobblehead and a Knight. I'll have to get a UCF sticker to put on him. And then probably in a couple weeks, I'll get Cincinnati. That way we'll have the new Big 12. I mean, the funny thing about all of this is it started with Cosmo. He was the first one. I bought him in Provo. Funny thing is, when I started this was $25 at the stadium. I thought, well, the rest of them won't be that expensive. Should have done mini helmets. Anyway, that's all right. I want to tell you something that has nothing to do with sports. I've had an iPad. I have a Remarkable too, but I decided to get the pen or the pencil. Technically, this is the Logitech crayon. So I was writing my notes for the video, and have to admit, I like it. It's pretty cool. So let's talk more in depth about what happened last night with OSU versus Kansas. Let's just face it. Let's just be honest. Kansas is a pretty good basketball team. They always are. Bill Self's a really good coach. Believe me, if I could somehow convince him to leave KU and come back to his alma mater, I would do it in a heartbeat. And I'd pay him $5-6 million to do it. But we've got a decent coach. Boynton has gotten the guys to buy into the idea that defense helps you to spark your offense because you get turnovers and leads to fast break baskets. And so they're playing hard. I mean, I've got no problems with the basketball team now. They're playing much better now than they did when I saw them a month ago in Waco. But here's the thing. KU had 4 guys in double figures. Adams had 15. Here, let me kind of slide over. I'm going to put these numbers here. Adams had 15. Wilson had 14. I feel very uncomfortable saying this guy's last name, but his last name is Dick. Had 26 points. He was 4 of 9 from 3. McCullough had 15, and then Yesufu off the bench had 8. Okay, so here's the deal. Caleb Boone was amazing. He had 27 points. Wright had 18 points. He was 6 of 10 from 3. Bryce Thompson had 17. But where's the help? I mean, Asbury had 7. Cisse had 4. Newton, who's supposed to be starting, had 2 points. That's the difference. You look at the top 3 guys for KU and the top 3 guys for Oklahoma State. We're even, pretty much. But I just, the thing that bothers me is that typically at home, your role players are going to play better. That didn't happen against KU. Now, did that have something to do with KU's defense? Yes, it did. But bottom line is, those other guys need to step up. And here's what's so important. I think we're like 5th or 6th. We've got to win at least 3 of the last 5. Got to beat TCU on Saturday, and I'll be there. You got to beat Kansas State at home, and you got to beat Baylor at home, or West Virginia, and I forgot what the other one was. But you got to win 3 of those 5. And if you do, then you'll be in the top 4, And if you're in the top 4, you get a bye in the first round. So you don't want to have to play that Wednesday game. It's hard. It's difficult. And I honestly didn't think that OSU would. I underestimated the importance of Avery Anderson to this basketball team. I just hope that he gets healthy in the offseason and comes back and plays well next year. Because we need him. But if Oklahoma State's going to have a chance to win the Big 12 tournament, they've got to get into the top 4. Get the bye. And that way, when they play in the quarterfinals, they'll play a team that had to play a game the day before. They'll be rested. The other team won't. And that'll propel them into the semifinals. And, of course, then you got to play either Kansas or Baylor or Texas. And that's not going to be easy. But who knows? I mean, all they got to do is win 3 games in a row. So we'll see what happens. But I am excited about going up to Fort Worth on Saturday. Let me just say this. Tomorrow, I'm going to do a quick video. I can't believe online that I'm getting as much pushback about SMU. Of course, there's now talks about the fact that SMU may or may not want to join the Pac-12. If, for some crazy reason, Oklahoma State can't get Arizona State, or not Oklahoma State, the Big 12. If the Big 12 wants to expand and get Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah, let's just say they can't get those teams, and somehow Kliakoff arranges some kind of amazing deal with ESPN and Amazon and Apple TV, and they manage to keep the Pac-12 alive. Okay? Well, if that happens, then who's next? For me, it's kind of obvious. I would say SMU and Memphis. It solidifies the Dallas market by getting SMU, and Memphis helps get your foot in the door in the state of Tennessee. So, but I'll talk more about that tomorrow. In the meantime, if you are new to the channel, please hit like and subscribe. This channel is about college football and college basketball, and looking forward to some college baseball as well. Although the sad part is Oklahoma State played Texas in Austin last year. I saw that. That was actually a good experience. They had all these food trucks in the left field line. Once the bleachers ended, there was a flat space, and they had all these food trucks, and it was just phenomenal. Good experience. Plus, they have a parking garage over on that side of the highway, which is a good thing. What was I going to say? But Oklahoma State's not going to be in Austin this year for baseball. I do think they're going to be at TCU. I know they were at Baylor last year because I went to that one, and that was we were up on them 10-1 and lost 11-10. That's a heartbreaker. But I definitely want to go to Fort Worth to see Oklahoma State versus TCU. I don't know if I'm going to drive all the way to Lubbock to see Oklahoma State versus Texas Tech in baseball. I'm definitely happy the Big 12 baseball championship is in Arlington. That's pretty cool. I went last year and had a blast. So we're going to have a lot of good content coming up. And don't forget my trip to not Florida, North Carolina in May. So I'll get a lot of football stadiums there while I visit my aunts and uncles. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for watching, and as always, go Pokes.